today, and we're going to do a NOOB versus MSX series, which today is going to be a small service, which includes spark plug, oil and air filter. Because so far you fitted a back rack, you've adjusted your wheel to make sure the chain's tight.
Yes. And that's about it.
That's it, because I fitted these bar ends whilst you were away, because I was using Rosie myself, and I can't see because the mirrors are there on me, because I'm getting fat. Yes, I am, yeah. So, right, she's actually remembered her ratchet set for once, and we have
Service kit.
Rosie's service kit, which I will be doing nothing. I'm basically here as a spare hand if she needs a third hand, because third hands are occasionally helpful, and nothing else. Except if she's doing something very wrong, I'll be like, but besides that, she's got to use the basically experience she'll have got from service manuals, looking online, or perhaps ringing up at the manufacturer or your local dealer to get information.
Or you.
Or me, yeah, but here we go. Well, being as your engine has been running, what do you think you should do first?
Oil chain.
Good idea. What do you need?
Right, I need government box.
Always keep your paperwork, it helps full service history and all that.
I'm going to presume that's the oil.
That would be the oil.
Right, okay, lock that in. We don't need that. 5 seconds. I'm going to need a container.
Let me put this receipt in here where there's no wind. Boop.
Right, because if you get your tanks set up like this, then you can just empty it as soon as it starts. Then you need to take. I've just reordered this. I didn't do that. Gonna need one of those, I'm gonna guess.
I would hope so.
I'm just thinking what size I'm gonna need.
Should there be any faux pas, she does have access to my trolley of goodies.
I don't think what size it is now.
How did I guess? You got to find the plug first.
It's under there somewhere. Oh, Jesus. Let's get clean. I'm gonna guess that it's that one.
Maybe.
Okay. Gonna put this down there because I'm lazy.
Well, it just makes good sense to put it down there, doesn't it?
I've lost it.
You lost it ages ago.
Did I ever even truly have it?
That's a good point.
But the reason I'm doing the oil change first is that big enough? I don't think so.
Nope.
Yeah,
What size did you guess?
16.
Then my guess would be an 18.
Yeah, I also agree, but mine doesn't go up that size.
Yours doesn't go to that size?
No, mine's been 16 max.
Do you need to borrow my plugs? Hold on. Trolley! Which I should bring to the door to make life easier. Right.
Drink.
Oop. Cool.
Jesus. Which way are you going at the minute? Right, so that's the anti-clockwise, so that should be right. Fucking hell. Like, yep, that's got it.
I was going to say, you just touched it and it turned. The good old can you take it out without getting oil on your hands?
Probably not.
I apologise if this isn't in focus, I'm being blinded by the sun right now.
Jesus. Oh, that's warm.
Well, that's the idea. If it's warm, it's more, not viscous, what's the other one?
Liquid. Thin.
Yeah, it's a thinner oil, so it comes out easier.
There you go.
Which we must admit, this doesn't actually need the service. It actually got serviced, what, 3,000 miles?
Yeah.
Something like that. Ish. It's only got just over 4,000 now, but this is, whilst she's at uni, she can learn how to do stuff on the cheap, involving doing your own service, because this entire kit from M&P, M&P, sorry, was just over £30, which isn't bad.
I'm going to wipe my hands off, and then
Yeah, no worries.
raining, I can check the spark plug.
Yeah, no worries. She doesn't know this, but she's actually going to get that torque wrench. I'm talking about you, not to you. Go on.
Am I going to use that one?
Yeah, they're all dirty anyway. So she's going to use it to tighten that up. She doesn't actually know it's hers yet.
Excuse me?
You'll see. I'm going to lift it up right. She could do it, but she's cleaning her hands off, and I'm sitting here like a duck.
Cleaning the plug off.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like a pleb. The reason I said about not getting the not cleaning that off is there's actually a brand new plug and washer. Yeah, you didn't know because you didn't check the bag, but yeah. So
Okay,
spark plug next. Let me move the oil out the way. I'll put that up there on the rack.
Fair enough. The spark plug is there.
Yes.
And yes, I did do the research on this. So you should be able to take that off there and shove that out the way. And then you need a spark plug removal socket. Do I know what a spark plug socket looks like? Absolutely not, because I'm an absolute dingus.
You have used one before.
I know. Which is annoying me.
It makes sense to me. Oh, I've just realised what's actually highlighted on my phone screen. People watching this can't see it, but my it's focused entirely on the spark plug sockets. Just coincidentally, so.
I'm gonna guess I'm. Mm-hmm. No, yeah, those. Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be helping. I still went.
No, this can't be them. Where is it? I'm having a bit of a done.
Look inside it. What do you see?
Fair point.
For the people watching, what do you see?
I see a rim on the inside of it, which means it probably fit around it. Oh God,
I'm gonna have to have a hint counter, aren't I?
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, most of them are. I can't help it. I'm a big brother. And just because I tried to cheat on the last challenge and failed.
Haha. I don't want to break it or strip the threads.
That's fair enough.
I mean, even though we've got a new one, but
Yeah, but if you strip the threads inside the engine,
yeah, that's big.
that's big doodah. Is that being funny?
Yeah.
Do you want to borrow my ratchet?
Yeah.
To be fair, yours was a freebie.
To be fair.
That was a freebie to us, which was stolen from somewhere else. So yeah.
Okay, not necessarily stolen, but.
No, it was stolen. We know the people who gave it to us. It was stolen.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
So actually, that stuck.
I don't want to break it. That's the issue. Come on.
Do you want to tag me in for Big Brother checks?
Yes, please.
Okay. Swap.
It's like I'm trying to take it out, but I don't want to break it. Hold on.
That's righty-tighty for a start.
Oh, fair enough. I was right the first time. Bollocks it.
You actually were, and yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Should be able to take that out with my fingers. There we go, one spark plug.
Which, I mean, that's clearly a very low mileage spark plug. Not that I can focus. Hold on. Oh, my finger's in the way.
Oops.
Yeah. You could keep that as a spare and...
In case of emergencies
Yeah.
only.
But, yeah, for the sake of actually having done a service. Now,
Yeah, I feel that.
in the kit came a regular RNG, or NGK. RNG? What the fuck? But I had an iridium, but I don't know if it'll fit, so...
I'm going to take the iridium out first and then check the
Yeah, because if you can get iridium is the way forward. It's not really that much more expensive, but it burns nicer. So whenever I do a service, I always put iridiums in.
That is actually shorter.
It's shorter. Wait, what? The NGK is actually shorter.
No, that is
That
the
makes it-
iridium one.
The iridium, sorry, what is the NGK iridium? The iridium's actually shorter than the stock one, which is intriguing.
Because the box is bigger.
But the box is bigger, yeah. So we'll use the stock one for now, because the fact that that one's so short is hilarious.
You don't want to tighten these up too much.
Do you know what the torque should be?
It should be 18 foot-pounds.
18 foot-pounds.
18 foot-pounds?
Fair enough.
Not that I mean like to... Basically just hand tighten it then plus a quarter turn on it. Oh, hello.
Admittedly, that does Newton meters, so I might have to do some homework for you and see what foot-pounds is in Newton meters.
I mean, it should be hand tighten plus a quarter turn, shouldn't it, roughly?
Roughly, but if you do it by spec, then you know it's...
Then that's right.
Yes. I think that's only Newton meters on there, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on. I can't see because it's shining in the sunlight. Yeah, and it doesn't need meters.
A meter kilograms.
Meter kilograms.
That's annoying. Does it have a conversion scale?
If not, I can Google.
Okay. Right. After a quick Google.
The spec is 18 foot-pounds or 24.4 Newton meters. Because,
Yeah. I just realised that I've got the sub behind you again. I'm the worst cameraman ever.
Have you met me?
I'm the second worst cameraman ever.
You're welcome. Okay, I don't actually know how to set this.
Alright, loosen the bottom bit.
Loosen bottom bit.
Loosen, yep. Then, right, where's 20? Oh, where's the closest thing to it? What, you got 7, 14, is that 21?
Yeah, 21.
How much do you want?
24.4.
So, go up till it says... Am I wanting that up or down? Up. So keep going, just keep turning it up till it hits 21.
Oh.
Right. Now, so that'd be technically 21, so that'd be, yeah. Keep twisting it, that'd be like 22, 23, 24.
I'm going to say it's roughly about there. And then tighten that
I
up.
don't think I actually had that on camera at all because I was too busy watching you, but people get the idea.
Well, either way, so we loosened the bottom bit, we turned it up to wherever roughly it is.
Yep.
And then tightened it up again.
Yep.
This is huge.
Yep. You're being very gentle with that.
I know, I don't want to rip the shreds. Like,
Rip the shreds.
I'll rip it to shreds, there you go. I had two different phrases going through my head at the same time.
Don't be too gentle because it will stop you.
There you go.
Satisfying click.
Air filter, I think we should
You want to do the air filter?
Air filter? Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Do you know what you're doing for the air filter?
I do. I watched probably 7 or 8 videos on this last night.
Okay. Good. What tool do you need?
I need a crosshead screwdriver.
Crosshead screwdriver. Let me put this in here because it's getting a wee bit windy. This might actually be where we find a slight...
I do actually have one.
You have a crosshead screwdriver?
I do.
On you?
In my ratchet set.
You've actually got a crosshead Oh shit, you actually do. Do you want an extension? So you can actually reach in there, considering the depth
Yeah,
back.
that'd be an idea. Because I've already had micro screwdrivers. To how much, like?
No worries. For the record, I don't feel, she probably knows more about how to take this airbox off than I do because I watched a very quick video to actually know where it was because I assumed it would be under the tank, but I thought there's not really any room under the tank because it's so tiny.
Yes.
Also, fun fact, petrol stations don't really work properly until you put at least £5 in, which means you either get too much or too little fuel every time you pay. Because you never put £5 in, otherwise you'd overfill it.
It's definitely loosening. Oh, hold on.
Righty tighty.
Well, fuck you.
Did that just go in the oil? I legit think that went in the oil. Hold on. I saw the oil splash, so. Don't put your fingers in. Ta-da! Magnet on a stick works every time.
Does not work for everything.
It does if it's magnetic.
Magnet on a stick.
Yeah, thank you, magnet on a stick. One of those non-essential essentials. It's probably a good time for me to find a little pot for these, wouldn't it?
Right, so there's one.
Right, pop, 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 pop. I mean, it's a bit big.
It'll do.
It'll do.
Screws.
My filthy cleaning pot. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do.
It's the final pain in the ass screw undoing.
I'll see if I can find that. It's the final brain cell.
I've reached my final brain cell with a screw. Oh, there we go. That has now come off. As soon as I can get it out.
Look at the size of that bee! It has such an orange butt. Hello, bee. Come on, get in front of the camera. I can't catch you with the camera. Oh, it's actually coming back. Oh, you stupid animal. Hold on. Look at the size of that bee. It's huge. Anyway.
Right.
I'm not getting distracted by little things.
Okay, this is the cover. This is what it looks like. After taking all 8 of those screws out, those 2 are the biggest pains in the ass. You probably might need a double extension for that. If you can't get like a single right in there, and one extension's not big enough.
Right.
Right. Okay. So now we've got the case off. If you go around to this side, let me just take that off. Go around to this side. The only thing that's holding the air filter in place at the moment is a screw which is right there. How the hell I'm going to get to that, I have absolutely no idea. But I'm going to try it anyway. This might be a...
Oh, it's a David Antor again. Oh, I scared the bee.
You scared the bee?
I didn't know if it was okay, so... Oh. I got really close to its face and then it was like, fuck you, and flew at me. I thought it was injured because it landed on its head and it got stuck upside down. So I wanted to make sure it was okay. Yes, obviously if you had a screwdriver, this would be more helpful, but we don't actually have a crosshead screwdriver. It's one of those things I've been meaning to buy. It's about the most basic thing you should have, and all I have is a very wide flathead, and even that's not actually mine. What the fuck is that trip? No idea.
Right. Let's see if I can get... Oh, see, that's a lot more space there. Oh, fuck. There we go. What else?
That's what I was saying. Perhaps it's full of water.
Oh.
Your airbox appears to be full of water.
Oh dear.
It's a good thing we're not reusing that because it's now full of water.
You can see this full of water because of the bubbles.
Yeah, it's literally sitting on top. No, wait, hold on. Why is it on top of water?
Where the fuck did you go? There it is.
I was going to say, don't tell me I have to fucking pick that up again. I suppose that's from when it's been washed.
Probably, because I do like going behind here a lot. Yeah, I've just realised what I've forgotten to do with the oil.
What?
Take the dipstick out.
There's a dipstick right there.
Do you mind? Thank you. Make sure there's no vacuum and there's not any more oil wanting to come out of it.
Well, look at you knowing stuff.
Hold on.
Oh, it's just sat. So.
Oh, that's fine, it's just that. Of course, if you have a mod exhaust, then it does go underneath where the little cap for the oil, where it comes out, is. All you need to do is just like cover it in something like tin foil or cling film or something like that. Then it just makes it easier to clean off. This thing's going to be the death of me. I swear.
That is an awkward spot when you do not have a proper... Right, I'm going to put that back on the stand now. Here's the final screw. Fuck. Fuck you.
Honestly, between the awkward places of these screws and the fact that my crosshead screw bit keeps coming out of the socket.
Congratulations, it's come out.
Congratulations.
LGBT screw. No, it's not even the screws. Ah, god damn it. I felt so clever.
Oh, at least I do. There we go, it's fingerless.
That's what she said. So right, there is now nothing else being held in.
Right. And then you should, in theory, come off just like that.
Have a bit of a twist or something.
Ah.
Cool. So yeah, there's a little bit of water in there by the looks of it. Probably just from when it's been washed. So no biggie. How does it look on the other side? Which side actually is it?
Okay, so that's like the mesh side, which goes on the inside.
Yeah.
And then that's sort of the outside.
You can definitely tell that didn't need changing, but I mean, whilst you're here,
Exactly. It's
got some
given me
minor
something.
fluff.
Minor fluff.
Minor fluff.
Minor fluff.
So now you have to do all that in reverse.
Oh, fuck. Should we just not record this bit and then just do like some kind of transition?
You mean like this?
Right, 15 or 20 minutes later, we have eventually put the new filter in and tightened or pulled the screws on that and the casing. So next is to replace the oil. Now one thing that we did just notice is that on the old sump plug, it wasn't magnetic, but sometimes you can, and we think that the new one is. And wherever it's gone. It's just down here. So if any sort of oil catches it, it will if anything metal, it will sort of stick to it, and then you can see that there's metal in the tank. That one is not metal thing. So, okay, all that proves is that it's metal.
I did wonder, like, you're going to put a magnet on a magnet to see if it's like, no, it's metal.
So either way, right, time to get this new one in and to replace the oil. Okay, so we are now back underneath the bike.
Well, I recommend just doing it finger tight to start, so at least you know it's in there.
Guaranteed, probably, might be an idea. Okay, so...
Add one to the hint counter. Is that hint or advice? I think that's just advice, isn't it?
Advice, yeah.
Subtract one from the hint counter. After much deliberation.
And God knows how many attempts to try and get it to screw in.
Yes.
The new one's bigger, so it won't fit.
M&P, you let me down.
So we're going to have to reuse the old one, so I'm going to have to refund the washer for that, we've just dropped it. There it is. And then hopefully we should be...
Generally speaking, don't reuse washers, but like... That one's going to be too big, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's way too big.
So...
it's just until we can get a new plug that fits. And that one has gone straight in.
What's the torque setting? You could tighten it up a bit with that if you want, but...
Honestly, I completely forgot to check.
But what's the torque figure?
I have absolutely no idea. I didn't check.
And how are you going to find out?
Google it.
Google it. Till then.
Google it. Now yeah. Okay, so we have just found out that the torque for the plug is 18 foot-pounds, which is 24 newton meters, which is the same as the I've forgotten its name. Spark plug. There you go.
A torque wrench is a lot like a politician. It's all torque, nothing else.
E.
E.
E. There you go.
Cool.
Done it.
Do a second one just in case.
Satisfying.
Yep. Cool. I think that's the last thing you need the spark plug for, isn't it? The spark plug, the torque wrench for.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't have to do it for the dipstick.
No.
So I can put this away then.
Yeah. Bit of advice: when putting away your torque wrench, never leave it torqued up. always put it to the minimum.
Yeah, I had a funny feeling I was going to need to use it again, so didn't bother.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's why I didn't say anything last time. Oh, an emphasis on your torque wrench.
My torque wrench?
Yes. I bought your torque wrench.
Oh, nice, thanks.
I mean, technically, I was going to buy you one anyway, but I also needed to buy one that was a slightly smaller range than the one I've got. So I have used it once.
Fair enough.
Just to double check I did all the bolts on that correctly. But, yeah.
That's fair.
So, yeah, I don't know if you want to take that with you or keep it here in the garage.
I think I might as well leave it here, because I'm only going to use it here, really, aren't I?
That's true. So, that is officially E's torque wrench.
Nice.
It's satisfying, isn't it, to use?
Oh, yeah. Yes, caster power 1.
Yeah. New formulation.
Ooh.
Right, and how much do you need in the engine?
0.94.
I mean 0.9 litres.
0.9 litres, yeah. Which is roughly...
That's a litre, so...
Yeah, so it'd be sort of there-ish.
Yep.
At the bottom. So, okay, so dipstick.
Yes?
Not you, dipstick. That's dipstick.
Okay, that dipstick.
That dipstick.
Yeah. Actually, I've got a jug. Hold on.
What a jug.
It's full of shit. But... Oh,
Filthy jug.
It's, I wouldn't say it's filthy, but it's got like residue.
And crap.
A little bit, yeah.
Thank you.
I love how there's some people like, you can't have the cameraman say anything, and I'm fully interacting.
Oh, yeah. Because otherwise I will just completely fuck it up.
I know my camera won't focus on the... Oh, yes, it will.
I'm going to say that's about it.
Yep. I mean, obviously it'd be easier on a flatter surface, but we have a distinct lack of properly flat surfaces because the whole garage is on the piss.
Funnel.
Funnel?
Funnel.
Funnel.
Yes, because otherwise I will get this everywhere.
That's the funny thing, that kind of comes with a funnel, but because it's not the full litre, we don't want to use the whole shop out. We should have just poured 100 out and then used the funnel in the bottle.
You make a fair point.
Oh well.
We do need the keys, if we're going to do this properly.
Oh. Would you like me to go and get the keys whilst you're filling that up?
Yes, please.
Instead of watching you pour syrup into your engine.
Okay, so love that in there for 2 seconds.
900 millilitres. You look lost.
Don't worry. Oh, hello.
I
Don't forget
pointed,
to put this on.
I pointed that out like 3 times when you weren't paying attention. Is that on there? Oh, there you go. That was a bit of a bugger. I was like, if she tries and starts this engine with that nut put on, do I say anything or not? But you worked it out at the end.
Should in theory be alright, but let's just do the proper checking just in case.
Yep.
We need to run it for somewhere between 3 to 5 minutes. Then you need to put it upright, take the dipstick out, wipe it, do like a normal oil check. Then if it's on the lower level line, then you need to top up to the upper level line. And then do the checks again.
Right. Now because you've serviced it, I'm going to hide behind this. I trust you! Moving the oil in case it explodes.
Remove the flammable objects. Excuse if you can see my underwear, I just can't be asked before the camera's up yet. Get in there!
You've successfully serviced a motorcycle. Or almost. Let's just take the oil afterwards, but... Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice. It doesn't smell like burning. Oh, still fucking jump. Nothing's dripping.
Wait a minute. I have a tree in my hair.
There is a... Oh, that was it just settling. I was like, ooh! But yeah, cool.
Nope, as far as I can see, there's no oil. Well, goes on properly. That's all done up nicely.
Sweet. Right, we'll come back as soon as it's warmed up.
Yep. Okay, so I've just turned the bike off, so now we are going to check the oil level again. I'm just going to go get the rag because I put it back for some weird reason. And check the dipstick. Helps if you can remember which way you're doing it. Okay, so one clean dipstick. So the lower line is where the bottom bit is, and then the top line is the top of it, I think. It's top of the ridge.
Because it's such a small engine, it's a very small margin of error.
Yeah. Take it out, put it in the sunshine. Okay, we are on the lower mark, so I'm gonna put some more oil in it, and then we're gonna rerun it and then check it again. Okay, so we've just let the bike run for a couple more minutes, and I've just taken the dipstick out to clean it. One thing we didn't do last time, which we really should have done, so try and remember to do this, is to tilt the bike up so it's up level when you've cleaned it before you take it out and to check it again, because then you'll get like an even level.
So it could be why it wasn't high enough.
Could be. But, well, I mean, no, if you do end up like taking all of the engine out, I did hear yesterday on the videos I was watching that if you are taking it all out, then it will take 1.4 litres, not 0.9, because obviously like you're taking all of the oil out of the engine, but because we're only like replacing it, it's only 0.9. So you replace the dipstick. I mean, I love you and all, but
I was going to say the same thing about you. Damn it, you beat me to it.
okay, so I need to upright it just for a couple of seconds, let it settle. Put it back down. And take the lipstick out again. That is high enough?
Oh. Yep.
There we go. And that is one miniature service completed.
And you didn't make it explode.
And I did make it explode, which is bonus win.
Of course, only time and miles will tell. But initial, you know.
Initial running. I mean, it's not exploded yet, so I'm calling that a decent win. Okay, so this has been episode 1 of Bike vs Noob, or MSX versus Noob, was it?
It's NOOB versus MSX, but yeah.
Noob versus MSX, there you go. I am apparently a dumb shit today.
A NOOB V bike would work on different bikes.
Okay, we can keep
NOOB V
this.
bike.
Noob V
I will correct myself with caption at the beginning.
There you go. Noob V bike. Episode 1 is now completed. I have completed hopefully successfully. I mean, it's not exploded yet. A service on my little Rosie, where we replace the oil, replace the spark plug, and replace the filter, air filter in the front. And hope if you've enjoyed this, please check out our other videos on the channel. Feel free to like and subscribe to see when we create new content, or even some funny content, which should be coming hopefully in the next few weeks. So if you've enjoyed this and you want to go check out some more, goodbye.
Ow.